To me and to many people in this organization, this wonderful, I would say, lady is still young to me, not strange to us. I would like to introduce the Honorable Congresswoman Leslie Byrne. Lovely. She's a businesswoman and politician. In 1992, she became the first woman elected to the United States House of Representatives from the Commonwealth of Virginia. Congresswoman Byrne was the sponsor of Resolution Senate May 11, 1994 as Vietnam Human Rights Day. Once again, thank you.
Xin chào. I'm so happy that after 30 years I learned 2 words in Vietnamese. And I'm also happy to watch myself grow younger on these slides, getting younger. It has indeed been 30 years, although we started this in Virginia in 34 years ago. We were the first state in the United States to have recognized a Vietnam Human Rights Day. And that was Delegate Alan Mayer, who has since passed away. But I was a co-sponsor of that bill. So I've been at this for 34 years. And then when I went to Congress, Dr. Nguyen came to my office and he said, "You were so good the first time, let's do it again." So we reintroduced it. But at that time in Congress, to get a memorial or any kind of resolution, you had to get 218 signatures before they would put it on the floor. So we scurried around and we had, I think, maybe 212, something like that, and we had 1 more week to go. And Dr. Nguyen came to my office and he said, "How can I help?" I want you to focus on Dr. Nguyen, because without him, there would be no Vietnam Human Rights Day to celebrate. He has been the moving force behind this in making sure that the progression keeps moving. You know, in 30 years, I've seen a lot of promises from a lot of governments. And I would say this, that authoritarian governments do not give away power. We have to keep the pressure on every single day. That's what I've learned. Now, the first time I came before and spoke to you, I said I would be with you until we got Vietnam human rights. I'm old. We've got to move this along. I am now 77 years old. Pressure on the government, not only Vietnam, but in Cambodia, in Laos, in Myanmar, in China. And now what we're seeing is some of our Western friends, like Hungary, like India, are starting to slide away from the goal of human rights. This is an international problem. And I've, over the years, been a student of history, and what I've kind of come to realize is that authoritarian governments, be they communist or fascist, are afraid of their own people. That's why they do the things they do. They are afraid of their people. They don't want them to speak freely. They don't want them to travel freely. They don't want them to take a job of their choice, because they need the control and the power to stay in place. That's what it boils down to, regardless of the type of government they have. So it continues to be our job, And I'll keep doing it as long as you will. It continues to be our job to make sure we keep the pressure on every single government that is afraid of its own people. That's what this boils down to. The Vietnamese and communists are afraid. The journalists, they're afraid of the religious, they're afraid of the trade unionists, they're afraid of the journalists, they're afraid of people who speak freely. So we must keep that pressure, that they know we're watching. So I will leave you with this thought, that it is worth fighting. It is worth fighting for all of these, and for the entire international world, so that people can live free. Don't have to worry just about where their next meal is coming from, but be able to speak to their neighbors the way they want to, be able to worship in the way they want to. These are important things in a human's life. And we're here to uphold that ideal, and we will continue to do so. And
I have the honor to would like to invite you back on the stage. Thank you, ma'am. Also, I would like to contact the family of Dr. Wu Thay Thunan and the daughter Quân Nguyễn. Please come up on the stage. So we would like to present some
mấy ông ấy đứng hết trên này thôi.
Every day is Vietnam Human Rights Day in my house.
Thank you. I am honored to receive this recognition plaque on behalf of my father-in-law, Dr. Congresswoman. First and foremost, I would like to extend my heartfelt thanks to former Congresswoman Leslie Byrne. Her visionary leadership in commitment to human rights led to the authoring of the H.R. 133 resolution, which culminated in the Public Law 103-258. This law not only commemorates Vietnam Human Rights Day, but also serves as a beacon of hope and a reminder of the ongoing struggle for human rights across the world. I am also grateful to the Vietnam Human Rights Day Day-led organization. Your unwavering dedication to raising awareness and advocating for human rights is nothing short of inspiring. I would like to specifically acknowledge Mr. Hung Pham, Chairman of the Board of Directors, for his strategic guidance and leadership. Mr. Ong Man Hui, Chairman of the Organizing Committee. Your tireless efforts in coordinating our activities have been crucial to our success. And Mr. Kevin Pham, President of the Vietnamese American Committee of Maryland, Virginia, and D.C. Your leadership and commitment have significantly contributed to our community's strength and cohesion. Each of you has played a pivotal role in not only today's recognition, but in the broader fight for justice and human rights. This award is a reflection of your collective spirit and dedication. Let us pledge to continue our fight for a free and democratic Vietnam.